Hi Chris, this is your interdimensional support and assistance communicating with you here. And we're here together looking at a specific point, well, 2 points actually, that is manifested here at the top of your head, right there. And I would refer to them as the mind manifested processing centers that you have so skillfully designed within and as you. Alright. Now how these processing centers operate is as follows. What you have a tendency of doing is first asking your mind for permission of whether something that is presented to you is right or wrong. In other words, you have literally manifested your Father within and as your mind, within and as these two manifested processing centers right here within your head. Because with regards to your experience of you as a child in relationship to your father, you very much valued his perspective, from the perspective of seeing him through your eyes as a very honorable and wise man whose point of view must be highly considered and highly taken, and whose point of view is much more important than that of your own. And within being a child, you trusted your father exponentially, and within that you decided when you were a child to actually design your mind as that of your father. So it's interesting, instead of as with other human beings, you copying your father from the perspective of becoming him, you actually manifested and designed him as that of your own, as that of and as your own mind. So your entire mind consciousness system at this very moment is manifested as your father, as how you as a child viewed your father through your eyes and experienced him within yourself. And it's literally a child looking up to a father, and within observing him, within observing your experience of him within yourself, you artistically painted and drew and molded him within yourself through your own mind consciousness system. So your entire mind consciousness system manifestation within and as you is a literal entire manifested construct of designed support. And you have these dialogues and communication with regards to your mind, literally within the experience of yourself, within your world and with other human beings, like communicating with your mind as you would communicate with your father from when you were a child, and how you have seen and experienced your father, and according to that as a child designed your mind consciousness system according to how you experienced your father and observed your father. So you have a manifested father figure as your mind consciousness system, and within that you will literally communicate and have a dialogue with your mind, and have become much dependent on your mind's opinion, on your mind's perspective, honoring your mind to quite an extent. Alright, so from here it's quite interesting, because what you've done within yourself is you've made your mind more than you, from the perspective of defining and manifesting your mind as a father figure. So it's literally like within yourself you're bundled up here, and your mind is this overbearing God Father construct, and you'll literally first ask the mind's point of view, the mind's perspective, the mind's opinion, the mind's experience. Then you'll interpret it within your experience of yourself, and then from there you will accordingly do or take action or speak or make a decision. So the most specific point with regards to this entire manifested placement, design and experience within yourself is having a look at your father from the experience of yourself when you were a child, because this mind manifestation within and as you consists of all that which you haven't accepted as yourself, which you haven't stood one and equal with within yourself, but separated yourself from it by seeing it within someone separate of you as your father. Instead of accepting it as you, you designed a mind consciousness system placement within and as you to be able to experience that which you've seen outside of you, separate within someone else. Alright, got it. So, just one more time, to be specific. Take your father from how you experienced him through the eyes of a child when you were a child. Have a look at what he resembled for you, what he stood as for you, what you experienced towards him, all the aspects. Like that child position experience of yourself where you completely, totally idolized the man. And then within that, you accept those words as yourself and live them as you. For instance, if you saw strength, you live strength. If you saw courage, you live courage. If you saw directness, you live directness. You be direct. I am strength, I am courage. Okay, if you have any further questions, I'll be on the self-assistance thread. Thanks.